Hello, I'm going to do a video for Epson Edge Print. Some of you have Epson Edge Pro, they're both the same. First we're going to show you how to make sure you have the right version. So you're going to go here and here's your version 5.8.10. And the new one, I believe, is, get out of here, hit escape. The new one is, let's see here, let me go down to, it's now 6.0.0. So I'm going to download that. I'm not going to install it right now, but also when you're doing this, you also need the model information, which is for the SC500, F500, you want to download this also. You have to have both. So we're going to download that, and then let me show you Epson Edge Print. While that's downloading, we're going to go back to here. Alright, so I will do another setting on how to download it and properly install it. So the first thing we're going to do is, I'm sure you guys have already registered it. Let's just make sure. So preferences, your RIP server, that's what I have for memory, the file path of where it is. Maximum capacity is 276 gigabytes. I'm going to go up to 300. Guess that's file size. Near full options. I'm going to have it delete old jobs. I'm not going to have it save the RIP data. Save cut path as a file, and then this is where it goes. Okay. Hit apply. Next I'm going to go to the printer, and here's my Epson 570. And whenever you have to uninstall it or put it on another computer, make sure you unregister it. If you're just starting out, you want to register it. But we're not doing that now. I'm just showing you. I don't want to add, I want to cancel it since it's searching. Cancel. Okay. Your hot folders where you keep things. And here's where your license number is. Alright. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is set a preference. So we're going to go to Tool. Oh, I'm sorry, Manage a Preset. So what we're going to do is there's already one that it defaults to. So I'm going to add. Let me just make sure I've got everything here. And here also, if you want to change your margins, you can do that. Maybe make it 2. And okay. And I've got the roll in there. Actually, I have a 17-inch roll in there. Okay. So let's do a preset. So this is the one, System Quick Set, that's a default. You don't ever want to use that. So what you're going to do is add, and we're going to call it F570, and I'm going to do this for, let's say, basic. Alright, that's what I'm going to call it. You can call it anything you want. Alright, so it's going to be, basic settings are going to be your roll paper. Let's see, thick. I'm always going to have thick fabric. I'm not going to use the rigid. I always do a 12 pass. I don't know why, I just do. I like it. For me, it's better. You can do a 7 pass. 12 pass, I think, is better with colors. But that's just me. You can do whatever you want. And for advanced print with all colors, always take it off bidirectional. I don't know what this is. Print with all colors. Auto cut is going to be always cut per job, or if you want cut per page. Nearest neighbor, I do that. Nearest neighbor, layout. It's always going to be mirror image. Color settings. This is important for your color settings. Alright. You're going to, for the profile, for CMYK, make sure it's set to no color adjustment. Rendering intent is relative color metric. You're going to have black point compensation clicked. For the RGB, you're going to have the input profile is going to be the Epson sRGB. Your rendering intent, again, is going to be relative color metric. And I always click black point compensation. Now, for the darkest blacks, I was told you can uncheck it. That's up to you, or you could have a separate setting for that and just keep adding presets. So that's that. For color setting outputs, we do nothing. Color replacement, you do nothing. Color settings, this is where we just were. And other, we do nothing. Okay, so we've got the most important is the basic and the color settings, and that's what you're going to have. Okay? We're going to hit OK. And I'm going to highlight this and make it a default so that System Quick Set is not a default. Okay. So that's that. So I'm just going to bring a job in and pick something. Alright, let's pick this beauty. Hit open, and there it is. That was quick. So you can see the measurement is 10 by 10 is the output. You can make it bigger. And if you want to make this bigger, just go like that. So here, make it smaller so you can see it. Now, we're going to go to the jobs. Make sure they're all here. Here's your basic setting, your roll paper. I have 17 inch. I do a 12 pass. Most people do a 7. Do not use bidirectional printing. My input resolution is going to be 300 by 300 DPI. 0 margins, cut per job. And then my color settings. I'm going to do no color adjustment. See, it's already set up so you don't have to monkey around with it. Black point compensation. Epson sRGB, black point compensation. And there's nothing else that you have to do. Now, Jeff is big on working with the Epson Edge Print to do gang sheets and stuff. I guess if you want to add another job, I'm not sure. I'll have to do another class with Jeff to figure out what I'm doing, but you can always add another job. Let's add this one, and that's ready. And oh, I guess so that must be separate. So I must have to hit nest. I think. There we go. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I may have just made a boo-boo. Anyway, this is really just for the setting a preset, because I'm not sure what I'm doing here or how to add. I'll have to talk to Jeff. But that is how you add the correct presets. And again, it is under Manage Presets. There's your quick sets, and we have it as the F570 Basic, which is what I chose. If you want to add another one, just do an add. But right now, this one is the default because it's checked. And you should see this says Basic. And then we didn't check this as Basic, so I'm going to have to do that setup as a nested. There, they're both basic. I guess when you nest it, something changes. Okay. All right. That should do it for this.